Damn!
Conquest's face is slowly starting to turn
Yup.
blue. Mark even bit off this man's finger, spitting it out too. So Iron Man pulls up
that
on Oliver
scene
like,
was crazy.
Oliver, you're okay. Where's Mark? And bro got to saying the lines that every weak side character in anime be saying. Talking about some.
I don't know.
They were moving too fast for me to see. My eyes couldn't keep up.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Like, bro. So,
RickWa reacts!
What up, folks? Tis RickWa, and for this video's reaction, I'll be reacting to Invincible King VonQuest Returns. And this one is by Huncho. Oh, yo. But first things first, before continuing on, if y'all don't want to hear my yapping, and you want to just skip straight to the start of the initial video of this reaction video, then the timestamps are in the description below. So just making sure to let y'all know of that. But continuing on, so I gotta say, when it comes to the semi-recent episode of Invincible, well, at this point that episode has already passed because they're already, you know, like well into the war at this point. But with the episode where you see Conquest make a full-blown return, you know, trying to attack Mark and Omni-Man and Oliver, it's just like, oh shit. And I already knew the memes are fit to be popping from that episode alone, yo. From the talk that that Nolan had with Debbie, to the whole like Viltrumites intercepting the coalition, and then basically like Invincible has his rematch against Conquest, and yo, that shit was fucking brutal, yo. Ooh, just think about them fucking images, yo. Like when it got to the point of like Conquest being just almost fully eliminated, like Dunzo at that point, that shit was intense, yo. Like I was like, oh! Like grand majority of the time, as Conquest was literally, and I mean literally, ripping Mark's guts out of him, as like Conquest's whole face was purple. That shit was intense, yo. Insane. But yo, the moment like before Mark started choking out Conquest, that frame in and of itself, and y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. I already knew. I was like, yo, there's finna be so many memes based off of that frame of fucking alone, yo. Oh man, I know it's been a spicy minute since I last done a reaction video to Huncho, but I know as a fact, from what I remember, he, like the way he does his commentary and recap on certain characters that he's talking about, that shit is fucking hilarious, especially with his editing as well too. There's that part. So so I definitely can't wait to see how Huncho goes about and talks about King VonQuest's return. Even though he wasn't a part of the battle too long, Invincible made sure to get the job done and made sure that like Conquest was no more. So but either way, I'm not going to keep on yapping, folks, and I'm going to switch over to the green screen webcam real quick for y'all. There we go, folks. Also, I hope all of y'all are having a wonderful day today, and of course, please be sure to check out and support Huncho within his content creation journey, along with any other content creators that I react to, and making sure to check out and support them within their content creation journeys. But real quick before I get started here, if y'all like this kind of content on my reaction channel, of course, please be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below so we're getting things lively and poppin' and interesting within the comment section, like what you found to be funniest, or what references I might have missed, or something positive, or even a super comment if you so wish, and including a video request as well. And if y'all have not already yet, of course, please be sure to smack that subscribe button and the bell button so then y'all know when it is that I am uploading new content onto my reaction channel. And the support is always very much so greatly appreciated thus far and going forward. Y'all are amazingly awesome, folks.
Okay.
And as well too, of course, please be sure to share it around with your friends or family, whatever you so choose to do. And of course, please go about and check out my Patreon, because you get a lot of extra benefits on there compared to just being a YouTube subscriber, so make sure to also let y'all know of that. And lastly, if y'all want a guaranteed reaction to your video request, y'all can go about and check out the RickWa reacts to your video request tier, which is available on my Patreon. And then I'll put the details on the screen here, so you can go about, take a moment to pause the video and read through those details if you so wish. But enough of my yapping, and without further ado, let's get started on this video from Huncho being Invincible. King VonQuest returns. Let's do it to it, folks, shall we?
Evil Empire, laughing all the way to the...
Invincible is without a doubt one of the worst comic book universes of all time. Not only can this man Mark literally never catch a break, whether it be emotionally, physically, or mentally every episode, I am 100% convinced that Robert Kirkman, the creator of Invincible, had one goal in creating the series. Cause this man personally made sure that Mark's trauma and suffering was second only to Guts. Cause in this episode, he returns. Yes, King VonQuest is back, and y'all already know how that first fight went, so just strap in, cause it gets even more brutal. But y'all, I'm not even finna yap too much in the intro. Real quick, but enough time. We gotta see all the treacherous activities going down in Invincible right now, so let's get into it.
Fire intro.
Alright, so the episode starts off with Omni-Man and Alan pulling up on Mark and Eve as they're having this conversation. Cause quick backstory, Omni-Man's turned a new leaf and is fighting against the Viltrum Empire to extinguish his race for good. Cause just like Dochi's music, the Viltrumites are a cancer to society. And their boys need to be controlled or deleted from existence immediately. So because of this, Omni-Man and Alan have been playing Looting Simulator 26 all across the galaxy, collecting anti-Viltrumite weapons, resources, and allies in preparation for the all but inevitable war against the Viltrum Empire. And in that quest to get geared up for war, Mark is one of those pivotal pieces they'll need to help him in the fight. But mind you, this is the first time Omni-Man's been to Earth since Vance turned Chicago into Ground Zero back in season 1. And Nolan was sentenced to death by the Viltrum Empire the last time Mark even saw him. So the fact that bro is even alive is mind-boggling. But anyways, after a long conversation with Omni-Man, Mark realizes he's gotta join the war. Cause if he doesn't and the anti-Viltrum coalition loses, the Viltrumites are all but guaranteed to spin back and take over Earth, sending millions upon billions of people back to the lobby, while Mark's gotta fight him solo dolo. And let's just say Mark, actually Invincible Grayson, doesn't have the best record when it comes to Viltrumites pulling up to his block. So Mark agrees and is set to take off with the gang to the Coalition HQ in Telestria the next morning. But y'all, in between this time, midday and the next morning, let's just say a lot went down. And my favorite part, without a doubt, was Nolan visiting Debbie for the first time since the incident. And when I tell y'all this was one of the most powerful and tension-filled scenes in the entire show, I'm not kidding. The scene was written beautifully, and Sandra Oh and J.K. Simmons was in a bag. So I advise y'all, definitely go watch that. But anyways, the next morning,
I gotta say though, speaking of which, involving that, Debbie's voice actress did such a fantastic job with the delivery on just like what she had to say to Nolan, and just the fact that even like Nolan went there to begin with, it definitely was a bad idea in and of itself. He kept constantly fucking up and making shit worse the more he kept on saying to Debbie. Like, but just the emotion and just, again, the delivery from Debbie's voice actress in that scene was just, like, it was so spot on in that just kind of ordeal and situation, So definitely mad props to Debbie's voice actress for that one. And even just the fact that she literally was, like, physically trying to, like, throw hands against Omni-Man, and she knew she was going to get hurt. She was just releasing a lot of her anger in that situation. Even, like, witnessing that, I was like, damn! I was like, ooh! Shit! You could see, like, the skin ripping off and, like, even seeing some of, like, the bone appearing, like, from her fist as well, too. That shit was crazy in that scene, But still, just a very powerful, emotional scene in and of itself. So that much I will say for sure. And Nolan definitely has to hold that shit forever. But continuing on.
Mark, Oliver, and Tech Jacket link up with the rest of the gang in space, and they head off on their 2-week journey to Coalition HQ, where for a good little minute, it's all sunshine and rainbows.
It
for
felt
everybody
like it.
but Omni-Man,
Yep.
I guess, cause bro's emo. But everybody else is just bonding, chilling, and playing games, until Tech Jacket picks up some weird readings on her suits, and boom.
Yep.
All of a sudden,
crazy.
Mayday! The engine core is shot, and it's in full meltdown, so the entire ship cooked. And the gang has to jump out the V while the regular crewmates on board take the escape pod. So Mark's just frantically searching through the rubble, looking for any sign of Oliver, who was still in the back of the ship when it got nuked, just to find this man looking like the average Scream 7 viewer in theaters.
Damn!
Straight knocked out in Snoozeville.
Ooh,
Oliver's still a little dazed, but he's cool, and the gang's still wondering, wait, what happened? Who hit us? Just for Mark to turn around and see. Yeah. Floating in the middle is everyone's favorite deranged and psychotic crash out, Conquest,
Deranged,
along with 2 other Viltrumite
crash
lackeys.
out. Yep.
No, there's no way.
Yep.
This is what happens when you don't finish what
Oh.
you start.
One thing I'll say for damn sure. The memes I've been seeing when it comes to like when Mark gets back to Earth, first thing he's fitting to do is definitely confront Cecil on like, Cecil, I saw what was out there. You brought Conquest back to life. You didn't fully finish him off. What? I definitely can't wait to see that shit. Cause yo, just like the memes from that situation alone have been fucking hilarious for me to just witness for what I've been seeing on social media and a little bit on YouTube here and there. But continuing on, I just had to point that out real quick.
And then, this is when Oliver chimes in like, shut up, you social security merchant. We killed you once already. We can do it again.
We! The devil was not over. He was getting smacked.
I'm watching your stream right now. Why you trying not to laugh, bruh? That's
Like,
disrespectful
oh,
as shit.
that's-
The fuck wrong
This
with you,
scene was
bruh?
crazy.
All right, don't get me wrong now. I love Oliver as much as the next guy, right? But nah, I'm crying. Blood really think he on the team. Cause what you mean we defeated Conquest? We? Like, wait, what, Nintendo? Like, wait, bro, the last time Conquest pulled up, you was getting impact frame bounced like a BBL off the concrete.
God
Mark
damn.
did all the heavy lifting in that fight. Not you, little bro.
Yup.
Hey, all I'm saying is, you might want to sit this one out and just provide support till you fully grown, Gango. Like, take a page out of Bronny's book and go get your reps up in the G League first. Cause
Damn.
there's no way in hell you can go pound for pound, band
Nope.
for band, or hit for hit with a full-grown Viltrumite man.
Nope.
And you damn sure not ready for that crispy hairline demon Thrag. But anyways, Oliver darts at Conquest, while Mark gets speed blitzed by Wish.com James Dokes.
Damn.
And Alan and Tech Jacket are left to run the 2v1 against the other Viltrumites. So Oliver dashes in, ready to hit bro with the right haymaker, just to get backhanded like he was playing tennis. Slow-mo after the hit too. Oliver, what did you do to make the animators this mad? But Oliver ain't the same kid he was last season. Immediately recovers from being stun-locked, hits a quick double weave, then hits this man Conquest with that Metal Gear Solid combo. Lightning fast body blows to his weak spot. Euro steps behind him, then delivers a straight back shot right to Conquest's spine. Like, alright, Oliver, who you feeling like? Let this man cook. But ladies and gentlemen, a wise man once said, all good things must unfortunately come to an end. And for
Goddamn.
Oliver, you guessed it. They came to an end.
Yep.
Because Conquest turns around, palming Oliver's head like a basketball, puts the Infinity Gauntlet to his dome too, and just begins to squeeze.
Yep.
As Oliver is
It
just
was
helplessly
kinda- it was
delivering
looking like
jab.
that scene
And,
from
my
season
God.
1.
This scene is giving me a PTSD-inducing flashback of how Omni-Man was doing Red Rush back in season 1. Cause Conquest is just squeezing and squeezing and squeezing, trying to pop.
I will say though that is f***ing hilarious. That one like situation from the FGC, that one dude lost and was just like no type of time. I forgot which game specifically and the players that were playing, but I heard about that shit, and I seen it, and I was just like, God damn. Y'all have to let me know in the comment section below what specific game that was and like who the players were and all that, because yeah, again, I forgot. Oh man, but yeah, no, that scene where Oliver's head almost got crushed by Conquest, yeah, it was looking very similar to season 1. But how Omni-Man was doing basically Invincible versus version of the Flash. God damn. Continuing on.
This man's head like a pimple, and I'm just sitting there watching this like Invincible. Hold on, like come on, y'all. This is a child. Ain't no way y'all finna do my boy like this. The blood vessels in bro's eye sockets are literally popping, and bro is leaking. Luckily for Oliver though, Omni-Man swoops in like a deadbeat father after finding out his son just got drafted to the league. Conquest with a jaw-breaking disengage. Mark breaks free from this fight too after seeing Omni-Man going after Conquest. Cause with some dudes, there is no running the ISO. Like ain't no fair fights for you, mud. Cause this 6'8", 450-pound behemoth is a problem and will be dealt with accordingly. So Omni-Man and Conquest get to trading blows till Mark tags in like a WWE wrestler saying, I killed you. And after taking that little love tap, Conquest genuinely just decided to start pressing Mark's buttons like a PS5 controller. Straight up resorting to rage bait like, let's be honest, kid. It was mostly your magic little girlfriend. How is she, by the way? I can't
rage
wait
baiting going on between the both of them.
And I know the title of this episode is Give Us a Moment, but at this point, they should have just renamed it Mark Grayson Was So Easy to Rage Bait. Cause my boy fell for the oldest trick in the book. Like, all you gotta do is talk about a dude's family or their girl, and they bound to get to tweaking like an ISO speed meter. So Mark goes flown engage 8 on Conquest, straight up blitzing this man like Miles Garrett, spamming 1A, 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 Luka Doncic step back. That just gets to repeatedly hitting both UFC 12-6 elbow strikes to the dome. We tap back in with Oliver and Captain Milk Dud Head, just as that bro getting rammed like an OnlyFans till Oliver comes through with this sneaky front cross, and that one hit skyrocketed Oliver's confidence to the moon. Cause Bro's get charged in for another hit, talking cash shit too. Not knowing a dude already had a counter set up, ready to spear this man like a shish kebab. And Oliver better be thanking the heavens that Omni-Man decided to do his best Blue Lock impression, becoming a striker, cause if not, in the fight, it's 3 Viltrumites against 5 good guys. So Mark and them boys are starting to get the advantage. Alan cockily brings this up to Mr. Mustachio, and when I tell you, bro just hit the calmest. Oh, shaped like
Assemble.
And yo, Cat Williams said it best.
You shouldn't have been talking shit.
So now these boys are up against a whole army of stormtrooper NPCs who aren't that strong, but are powerful enough to be annoying as hell, just like your little cousin when he come over. So Oliver's getting pounded like Prime Mia Khalifa by Steve Harvey's cousin. Omni-Man steps in asking Oliver if he needs to breathe. He says yes, so Omni-Man instantly sends Oliver to the nearest planet's atmosphere for air. Conquest peeps this and was immediately like, oh no, looks like your little bug freak of a brother's trying to leave the party early. We can't have him missing out on
and Mark hit him back with some other rage bait. Nope, I guess he's not bringing that up.
Absolute menace, bro. I love it. So Oliver breaks that planet's atmosphere and literally has 1 second to breathe. Cause out of nowhere, he starts hearing,
I'm gonna get you. Stop running from this big bull on the shit suit.
Surprise, motherfucker.
And this frame, in and of itself, this fucking frame, the memes I've been seeing from this fucking frame, yo. This shit has been some peak comedy, yo. Oh, yo, just like the memes that be getting created from from Invincible, yo. And oh my god, yo. And speaking of which, involving memes, oh, yo. So it's gonna be slight spoilers, so if y'all not already watched the recent episode, at least at the time of this recording, where they were, you know, on the planet of Coalition and whatnot, and that you actually see Thrag show up in the mix, and, you know, the ship gets all fucked up and whatnot, this, that, and the other, but the the mid-credit scene that the team behind Invincible did, like showing Conquest's grave, and it's like you think it's like, oh shit, is Conquest coming back? And then they hit you with the psych. I was like, yo, these motherfuckers are trolls and they enjoy trolling us viewers, yo. I was like, well fucking played, yo. Well played. That shit was funny, and I already know there's finna be a whole bunch of memes just from that scene alone. Oh, man. But continuing on.
Appearing out of thin air, jumping from the top rope like Jeff Hardy, Conquest is the most diabolical instant transmission, doing his best LeBron Iguodala block impersonation, gearing up to hit Oliver with the meanest
Michael Jordan
of all time.
Damn,
Just lined this little nigga up, ready to dot his ass like an exclamation point. And y'all, just look at how far back Conquest's hand was cocked back. And the expression on this man's face. This is pure bliss. Unadulterated joy. Bro was really on his SpongeBob flow like, it's the best day ever. And the environmental background choice for this scene was perfect. Because the lights were literally too bright for Oliver. And again, Oliver better be thanking the sweet Lord Jesus that Mark saved him. Because if this hand would have connected, I am 1000% sure that Oliver's body would have exploded on impact. Man's would have got squashed like a bug.
God damn!
Through the Earth's crust.
Like, literally
like,
and figuratively, because
really
he is half bug, technically.
Because on site, it's literally,
I hate you, nigga, let's die.
I'm crying.
It was
Niggas really be 5,036 years old with 16-year-old ups. But anyways, Mark and Conquest go violently crashing into the terrain, and Mark says, you're never breathing again. And do y'all see that gorilla grip Mark has on Conquest's throat? Because bro meant that last line literally. And I just want y'all to peep where his hands stay all fight. So these boys are straight squabbling, bouncing around the battlefield like a pinball. But Mark refuses to yield, despite taking body shot after body shot and getting slammed repeatedly and pummeled. Like that grip is not loosening. Man's grip is tighter than the jujutsu leg like IT baddies be doing when they trying to get a baby out of their NBA boyfriend. Damn! And Conquest's face is slowly starting to turn blue. Mark even bit off this man's finger, spitting it out too. So
that scene was crazy.
You're okay. Where's Mark? And bro got to saying the lines that every weak side character in anime be saying. Talking about some.
I don't know.
They were moving too fast for me to see. My eyes couldn't keep up.
Brother, this guy stinks.
Like, bro. So Omni-Man ends up giving Oliver even more side character treatment, telling him to stay back. And I fully agree with Nolan here. Because Oliver ain't been doing nothing but space cardio out there, though. Straight Tony Snell numbers. Cut back over to the fight, and Conquest has had enough, resorting to the most powerful move in the Viltrumite's arsenal, the Viltrumite chop. Absolutely spearing Mark. And obviously I gotta blur this, but y'all, it gets worse.
Crazy.
Hey, quick side note though, I don't know why the Viltrumite chop ain't the default attack at this point, because that move has 100% effectiveness rate. Like, I kid you not, this chop is more consistent than SGA foul baiting to get to the free throw line.
Damn!
Hey, all I'm saying is, if I'm a Viltrumite, I'm spamming that move every fight. After getting completely penetrated, Mark is not letting go, choking the dear life out of Conquest. So with no other options left, Conquest literally starts rearranging Mark's guts. Or did he? Literally playing tug of war with this man's small intestine,
it was
slowly pulling it out. And this is disgusting. On my first watch, I almost puked, bro. Like, I couldn't even look at the screen when this was going on. Coupled with the fact that there was like,
like literally I definitely didn't puke, but I didn't get to a point of almost puking, but as I was like first initially watching that scene, I was just like, ooh, ooh. Yeah, no, it was a whole lot of that, yo. Yo, no wonder why that episode got such a high fucking rating, yo. Like a 9.8 out of 10 or something like that. Still, just like that entire episode alone was so goddamn good. Or just like, again with the confrontation, or not the confrontation, but like Nolan going to, attempt to apologize to Debbie, and Debbie just basically being like, no, f you, in a nutshell. And then with Conquest's return, and Mark fully making sure that Conquest was donezo, like full on, like you are never breathing again. And he stood 20 toes down with all that shit, yo. Even with his fucking guts getting rearranged, like, it was just insanity, yo. Oh, God, yo. Just, oh, that scene was just so fucking intense, yo. That's all I can say on that notion. But continuing on.
Did no background music during this scene. Just the sound of straight guts and gore being pulled out. Trust me, this scene was not for the faint of heart. Like, even when I was editing this, I couldn't look at it directly. And the crazy thing is, this goes on for over a minute. And despite all this, Mark still hasn't let go. And I'm weak. Conquest was really hitting the KD stare. As soon as he realized Mark's grip wasn't loosening, despite turning his torso into spaghetti, he knew it was GG's, bro. Couldn't even do nothing but accept his fate. And this time, he was actually packed up for good. And this fight was brutal. I know Mark technically came out with the dub and is somehow gonna survive this despite getting his insides turned into straight string cheese. But bro, Robert Kirkman has gotta be one of the most creative superhero writers alive. Because without fail, bro finds a new way for Mark to get his ass whooped every week.
God damn.
Do y'all know what's crazy? Legit, none of this would have happened if this Hall of Fame forehead Cecil would have just let Conquest die back in season 3. But no, Mans wanted to be on this Big Sean like.
These hoes be doing research.
Hey, if I'm Mark, the second I heal and I'm back on Earth, my first stop back. I'm not visiting my mom, I'm visiting my girl. I'm pulling up to the Pentagon like, hey Cecil, you'll never guess who I ran into in space.
Basically.
But nah, this was definitely a top 3 episode in the series so far. And I can't wait to see what else Invincible has in store. But hey, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, hit that sub for a single stream, and sub up to the second channel for even more content. I'll see y'all next time. Be smooth.
I fully fucking respect it. Yeah, like, trying to edit through that scene, I can imagine just, like, looking at that shit again would be so goddamn difficult to do, yo. Just, like, oh, man, that just, like, I know I'm repeating myself again, but yo, that has got to be one of the most intense scenes that I've, like, witnessed from an animated show. Like, that was in goddamn sane, yo. Just, ooh, so goddamn brutal, and just, ooh, yo. Oh my god, but yeah, no, definitely great, amazing stuff to Huncho for this one. At least he brought up the concept of just like, as soon as this war is done and Mark gets back, it's gonna be a whole lot of, oh, Cecil, guess who I ran into in space? Oh man, but yeah, that is crazy. It seems like there's always a new way for Invincible to get his ass whooped. It's insane. God damn, yo. Oh, shit. But I hope y'all, the audience, have enjoyed my reactions to this video from Huncho. And if y'all have, of course, please be sure to give this video a like and leave a comment down below so we are getting things lively and poppin' and interesting in the comment section. Like what you find to be funniest, or what references I might have missed, or, you know, something positive, or anything else in general. So again, we are getting things lively and poppin' and interesting within the comment section and all that good stuff. But either way, I'm not going to keep on yapping, and I'm going to switch back over to the regular webcam real quick for y'all. There we go, folks. Once again, I hope y'all, the audience, have enjoyed my reactions to this video from Huncho, and also, again, as well, too, great, amazing stuff to Huncho for this video as well. Jeez Louise, yo. Just again, this episode was just all over the place in obviously, you know, the best ways possible. Just very intense, a lot of emotion, and just like sick battles, to say the least as well. But either way, I'm basically at the end point here, so there's that. And if y'all have gotten us far, I do greatly appreciate that, as basically I'm soon fitting a bounce. So there's that. And if y'all like this kind of content on my reaction channel, of course, please be sure to leave a like and leave a comment down below. Share my content around, because of course that does help with the algorithm. If y'all have not already yet, of course, please be sure to smack that subscribe button and the bell button, so then y'all know when it is that I am uploading new content onto my reaction channel. And the support is always very much so greatly appreciated thus far and going forward. Y'all are amazingly awesome, folks. And as well too, if y'all want to get some extra benefits while supporting me a little bit further, y'all can go about and check out my YouTube memberships by pressing that join button down below. You can either join the Shoutouts tier or the Early Access tier, whatever floats your boat on that notion. And if y'all want even more benefits compared to just being a YouTube member, y'all can also go about and check out my Patreon, in which the link to my Patreon is in the description below. If you'll check that out and all that good stuff. But either way, I am at the end point here, so again, there's that. And I hope y'all, the audience, have a wonderful rest of your day. And until the next reaction video that I upload for y'all, peace out, folks. Now for the vocal shoutouts. Shoutouts to Preston G. Thank you again for becoming a member of my Patreon. The support and patronage is greatly appreciated thus far and going forward. You are amazingly awesome.